Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? Did you know? I was watching this little powwow from, I forget the name of is it Reed? Right? It's a gym in Pocatello. It's Pocatello, as Idahoans say. It's Pocatello. Is how we say it in Spanish. But in Pocatello, they had a powwow. They're sitting there, and then underneath there, it showed more things. I was looking at them. It says, "I'm a Navajo tribal policeman at Shiprock, and this is how we stay away alive after dark. Living the Lord's Prayer, going home and loving your family, being gracious good shepherds, and knowing that we're all loving and loving and being loved. I understand sometimes you gotta, shepherd night watch. I get that. That's a song on Otmar Liebert's Christmas album. Patrick really likes that. So does my dad. But they're secrets. You know why we have secrets? Because people don't want to stand up for the truth. Why? Well, if you have secrets, you can use lie to manipulate people. If that's secret, ancient Chinese secret code. What's your secret code? Well, this is how I get into my money to manipulate people to gain access to people sexually that I wouldn't gain access to if we weren't all using the secret of money to save us from the truth of faith in God. Whoa, wait a minute, I think I'm insane. Well, you don't have to think. You already know. I'm proving it to your technology. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Well, the Lord's Prayer is all good, and deliverance from evil of it is. But you, not so much. You, Kevin Spacey from the movie with the Brad Pitt and the Morgan Freeman there. But that's okay. It's not okay. But yeah, keep you safe after dark. Plenty of good rest. Share caregiving accordance need built to last. Robotics, that would work great, man. You put that up there, some animals come to try to get your flock, man. But don't wolves gotta eat too? Not really, they might eat your kids. Sheep's clothing. I'm having trouble figuring this all out. I think I might be a philanthropist or a scientist. A philanthropist, scientist, a science philanthropist, or both. Same thing. What's the difference? Not a lot, Guys, science is merely a human perception of observation of reality, right? That's pretty much what science is. It's a human perception of observation of reality. Well, that's science, right? Religion is a humble understanding of the gift of reality without trying to break it down with science to sound important to impress people that give you awards for money, right? I'm talking about forgive and trespass, love one, throw faithful peace. I'm not talking about a corporation that invented science. Why? Okay, do you understand? Or uses science to invent religion. How do you invent religion? When religion is based on faith of infinite glory, you can't invent religion. No, but you can invent science? No, science isn't an invention. Science is real. Science is a human observation of reality. So it's real. Okay. It's labeling a real, science. Science. She blinded me with science. I like that song too. I don't have it, but Thomas Dolby, Silk Pajamas, also a good tune. Yeah, I like that one too. But I prefer. I probably won't load Thomas. They're cute, but not exactly my. I have Safety Dance and have you seen Our House, mate? I got My House. Father wears his Sunday best. Mother, child, she needs to rest. The kids are playing up downstairs. Sister sighing in her sleep. Brother's got a date to keep. He can't hang around. Anybody else like that song? I get that Harry likes it. He also likes Tub Thumping. Tub Thumping in Our House. You seen Our House, mate? I like Tub Thumping also. Does anybody else like Tub Thumping? I get knocked down, but I get up again. No, they're never gonna keep me down. He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a cider drink, he drinks a lucky drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of that. Oh, Danny boy, right? Harry from the royal family. I've gotten him a couple of times in prayer. William and Charles, not so much, no. But Harry, yes. He's here in the States. He gets kind of embarrassed by the things his family does sometimes. You guys really are a bunch of fucking elitist wankers, So, yeah. So me and Harry, we kind of do, You did say that, well, I was getting pissed and I get impatient with stupidity and selfishness. But yeah, me and Harry have connected from time to time. Yeah. It gets wife hair screaming in my head. I said, okay, what's she? Lauren Sanchez Jr.? I said Sanchez. I did. We were talking about Pocatello, Idaho. I'm just joking around. Funny. Always looking for an opportunity to run a joke by the. Okay, so Lauren Sanchez. Mr. Sanchez, we have a new student for you. He's from El Paso, Texas. His name is Josie Delgado. Josie Delgado, king of wellness. Go fuck you, Hines. Shut up, Parsons. That show is funny. Jose fit right in, man. Right when she brought him in, and bam, and just because me and Jeff sat right by each other, back by Leo's desk in the back of the class. He always had to. Okay, you two, come on. We'd go, yeah, Leo, go get him. I'm handling this, you guys. I don't need the balcony over we're the two old guys from the Muppet Show, No, it was fun. Jose fit right in. It was way cool. He came in about mid-semester. But yeah, he fully really gave us the rainbow people experience, because that was our honorary Mexican, but not a Mexican, but Jose Delgado. That's a real Mexican from El Paso, Texas, right? It was funny. Fuck you, Hines. Shut up, Parsons. He was the best. He fit right in. It was like, wow, this is cool. Yeah, this is Ray Andrews. He's a golden albino black person that gets called golden monkey nigger by the son of the head of the Ku Klux Klan here in Casper every day. Yeah, it's annoying as fuck. Yeah, it is. So that's Tim Trang. These are the Kuykendalls. Those are. What was Kim's last name? I forgot. That's Bill Pennington, one of the best guys in all of Casper, Wyoming. There's Jeff Hines. Yeah, okay, we already know Hines. Yeah, so we had a lot of really good guys. Robbie, I can't remember what Robbie's last name is. They were Cajun. Mom just loved her mom. His mom. She's the coolest. She's so fun. Yeah, he was on. I don't know why he was on JV either. Robbie could ball. I was like, the big thing was it was Coach Island. He's like, no, I need Ray and Tim and Robbie on JV. That keeps us competitive and keeps us the guys who can bear it up, and they're good distributors and they're unselfish. He goes, no, you want to give me? They'll quit. The guys, I was like take Bud and Jimmy and Chris, and they could win games with them shooting in JV. Yeah. So they'd meet all their objectives. They would get to shoot most of the time. The other guys would be okay. We're winning. They'd get their rebounds and pass them. I don't want to do that to Sean and Kim. And no. Big guys on JV are sweethearts. They're really good guys. The whole JV was just a bunch of good kids. Yeah. And most of varsity. Yeah. You had Ray Riley, Charlie Robinson, John Lichty, and Tony. What was Tony's name? I love Tony. Because one time, Mom, Coach wasn't playing me because he was mad at me. I was like, I heard Tony's better than not heard Earl. I was like, no, Mom, don't rag on Tony. I love Tony. Tony's my dog, Mom. Tony's my dog. He's a hustler. He's a hustler, baby. Yeah, he was a hustler. He hustled. He played hard. He was a sweetheart. He wasn't shit. Charlie. Yeah. Charlie was the one teammate I had the most that stood up for me and told the coach and stood up to the coach and said, hey, they're fucking Earl. They're fucking us, coach. He was mad. They're not doing this. Earl, and he was yelling at him. He was telling me when we were playing East in the tournament, just take them out, put Ray in, and coach wouldn't do it because he wanted other ball handlers. He goes, we don't need another ball handler. All we need is Earl. Okay? You put Tony, John, Ray, and me with Earl. That's all the ball handling we need. All they have to do is just run to a spot when Earl's dribbling the ball court. And if he needs help, he'll pass it to you because that's just Earl. He'll have them all chasing him. And then by the time he's gotten it past half court and we got open layups everywhere, Charlie was mad. He goes, no, just put Ray. No, he told him that. No, just put these guys all on the bench. Can't put them on JV. Just put them on the bench. Put it Tony, John, me, and Ray. He never did. He always had one of the other guards out there, and they always screwed up our shit. And he said, well, Roy's not a good enough ball handler. I was like, he's good enough. Yeah. Oh, I always did that with Ray. Like Daniel Mullins with Kevin Aronis on defense. Kevin wasn't the most athletic and wasn't the best defender, and Daniel would make up for that. And because Daniel knew, he's a good teammate, he puts in all his effort, he uses every ounce of his effort to play, and he was a good defender. He just wasn't, he's a defense. He wasn't necessarily a defensive liability, especially when you had Daniel Mullins. And Daniel would help out Kevin on defense because he liked him, and he liked penetrating and dishing out to Kevin. 3, just like I used to do with Ray all the time. In the corner. You're going to hit that. Well, Emery Chamberlain, you better go out there. Sam Jones is going to hit that shot. Yes, he has. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I noticed that when I watched those kids. I was like, wow, that reminds me of my teammates. I really like that Daniel. And then when I met Daniel, I was like, wow, he's a really good kid. He's a nice, sweetheart. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of the things nice about being the Messiah is you get to connect to people in prayer. And then you meet them, People, I want to go to New Mexico State. I wonder why. Yeah. Just so happens my nephews go to school there. Yeah. I'm the Messiah. Yeah. And my niece. Yeah. She went there too. Yeah. And Mike, and not Mike, Gabe. No, Mike didn't go to college. No. Mike's a beauty school dropout just like me. We flunk shampoo. Hey, what do we? No, Mike actually can cut a head, man. He's real good with a pair of clippers. He is, man. Mike's. He's an artiste with a pair of clippers. Yeah, he is. Self-taught. Yeah, just like me with everything. Yeah, self-taught. I'm just kidding. No, I'm an expert at nothing. Whenever I'm good at something, it's because I ask somebody who's good at it to help me out. And then it turns out to be pretty good. One of the best is Jitaro Suzuki. So, no, you do that. Okay, yeah. It's an excellent observation. It's just not really an idea. It's, like when I was pulling the weeds and hurting my back, why don't you stand and ditch? And yeah, that's... Okay. It's hurting my back. And he just goes, just stand and ditch and pull from the bank. And you can, it was a lot easier. I got a whole lot more weeds pulled. I tried that this time. They were in too deep, so we had to cut them. But yeah, it was really quite astute and intelligent. It was really cool. He does that with me a lot of things. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's okay. You do this farming thing a lot. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. A lot of times when every time you're being humble, 2 heads are better than one, Like with my family and my brother-in-law one time, the man's ahead of the house. And it was the last time I checked, the woman has a head above her shoulders too. What'd Solomon say about seeking good advice, that the wise always, okay, there you go, And so, yeah. And so me, I do it all the time in prayer. It's amazing. It's astounding, but it's no bullshit. Yeah, it's really cool. I get lots of help. I get more help than Arlene's fry bread and Julia Child. Yes, I do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes. And people know who I am. I'm the guy from the Book of Revelation. And a lot of times, when I know who they are, it works really good because they know who I am. If they've read the Book of Revelation, we talk, and it's in the past and in the future. A lot of people know who I am. Okay. And if you're a famous person, I can't tell you. I told Jesus that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm not like David Rockefeller. I don't want to tell you. You don't want to tell people an outcome. Garth Brooks. Our lives are better left to chance. Chance? Isn't that the dog that has the voice of the Michael J. Fox there on the Homeward Bound there? I wish I was homeward bound, home where my thoughts are escaping, home where my music, where my love lies waiting quietly for me. Anybody else like that song? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, but Earl. So the other one I was listening to the other day was Boxer. Yeah, it's on my MP3. I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La 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 la. He was lonely. She needed money. That sucks. Well, that's what happens when you don't live the Lord's Prayer. Lie, 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 pow, lie, 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 right? So, but, guys, and like I said, I have to know who you are. And I'm getting this Harry Styles kid in my head. Yeah. I know who he is. Yeah. They had him on Access Hollywood the other day when it was recording. And he's talking about something. I can't remember what it was that much. He's very distracted. Yeah. Okay. He sings noisy. Yeah, he sings noisy. He's cute. You know. Woke up this morning feeling fine. That's Herman from Herman's Fair. It's kind of like that, but a little different. But yeah. Anybody else really? And anybody else like Harry? You do that Harry? So there's more Harrys than Harrys, and there's Harry Styles, and there's Harry from the royal family, and then Herman. Herman's not a Harry, but he's a Herman. He's Henry VIII. He's not Henry. Your name's Herman. It's not Henry. You're not Henry. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're just selling songs for popcorn and shit. Let's just go down to the lobby and buy ourselves a snack. That's funny. I know it is. Ed Sheeran. Okay, yeah, I know you. Yeah. You're the wedding singer guy. Okay. You're also really good friends with Taylor Swift, yeah. Oh, I know her. We've talked. Beyonce and stuff, and you know. And the Kelseys make me laugh. They're like, how do you solve a problem like Maria? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've even heard them singing in the Abbey. I'm just kidding. But yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't do much things in abbeys and stuff. No, I've never been to St. Peter's Basilica. No, I've never been to the Mormon Tabernacle thing. I have been in the temple and did baptisms for the dead in Mesa, Arizona. We all know that one. So it was interesting. Cult life is very strange. It's very strange. It gives you a feeling of belonging, but also being trapped at the same time. You know, like the Sea Org. Yeah, Scientologists out there. Yeah. And so it gives you a feeling of belonging and being trapped at the same time. Yeah. Where freedom, right? Freedom is that's just some people talking. Your prison is something alone here. You know, I'm not. They used to play that for me in Syria. I'm not Desperado. You guys are. You won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. I have to do it all by myself. And all these people, you have no idea what Jesus went through. You don't know Jesus. He's not your God. No, I'm not your God either. So have a nice day. Come on, Jesus, let's get out of here. These people are crazy. They're going to try to have ritual sacrifices where they eat your flesh and drink your blood. Jesus, let's go. It's one thing being Daniel Webster and providing, the stuff for the tree to eat the apples or the antelope to eat the grass and we eat the antelope. But that's another thing. But it's ritually that whole devil worship thing with the Temple of Set Illuminati and the Antoine LaVey and Michael Aquino. I'm getting the Spock's transgender uncle out of here. You know what I'm saying? Saying it for a long time, Jesus. I'm just kidding around. No, Jesus was the one that started telling me all this stuff when I was a kid, you know. What? Yeah. He would correct me on a lot of the things that I was real innocent about. And then he'd really, that Easter, womp, womp. And most of it wasn't really Jesus. No, it was Father Abraham. Many sons had Father Abraham. It was Abraham. No, it's not true. He did not die to pay for your disgustingness. He had to sacrifice his life to shine the eternal light on immaculate faith to save you from living in your sin because you won't accept the perfection of his faith. That's why Jesus went to Calvary, not to pay for your disgustingness, but to be the light on faith so you wouldn't be disgusting. Many sons have Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Many daughters had Mother Sarah. And so Sarah had many daughters, and she did. They had more daughters than sons. I don't know where they came up with that song. Right? No, he had like two, and one was Hagar's, and one was Sarah's, but he had lots of daughters. So you guys need to rewrite that song. Many daughters had Mother Sarah. Sarah had many daughters. I am one of them, and so are you. That's not true. No, the many sons? Yeah, Father Abraham. So that means you guys are going to have to really get along with those people in Arabia that are cousins with the Persians. Because many sons had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so were you. So let's all praise the Lord. How many people getting mass murdered over money in Iran are standing up for the faith of Father Abraham? Not one of them, and neither are you. So let's all bomb for oil. That's crazy, we know. You know what it is? Death and decay. There you go, drinking the blood and eating the flesh again. Oh, you're going to get your ass kicked by the ghost of the Irish Father Abraham here. I tell you, Ain Begor. Okay. Do you understand there? Okay. This is batshit crazy. Ed, do you got Irish in the family genes there? Probably. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Well, my mom, she's a redhead. Fiery. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she's very fiery. I'm going to tell my mom what to do if it's batshit stupid. And then she sits there, Mercury and Leo. Everything's either smart or stupid. Mom, people that don't believe the Lord's Prayer is freedom from oppression and evil and applied physics are stupid, Mom. Yeah, Mercury and Leo in full effect here. Hallelujah, brother. I'm just rolling with this. I'm not really thinking today. I'm just let her go. I'm not thinking at all. Well, I connected to the coconut's mom, and she overthinks things too much. So I was like, just roll with it, baby. Just roll with it. Go. Just let it go. Just connect to people, and there you go. And one of them was Tim Tebow. And he's a conservative and a supporter of Donald Trump. But apparently Miss Lopez likes the guy. I like him too. He's cute. Well, it's not just because he's cute. It's because he's dumb as a box of rocks and generally trying to be a good person while being dumb as a box of rocks simultaneously. I don't know how this prayer is working with the coconut's mom. I don't know if she actually knows who I am or if I'm connecting in prayer and helping their family with their prayer so they understand prayer better and live prayer better. I think it's probably the latter than the former. I think it's more like they have no idea I exist, do they? No. Okay. We could probably hang out then. Well, I don't think she'll be into me, but I could sit there and go, wow. Well, she really appreciates me saving her children from being stuck in hell by not living the Lord's Prayer. That'll do, Peg. That'll do. Right? Me, I want to be in an affectionate romantic relationship with a woman that appreciates me more than a woman should appreciate Mark Harmon feeding his dog peanut butter off his fingers. Right? So you're saying you might end up dating Christy Alley? No, I never said that. I'm just saying that I'm just making a joke about me. No, Kelly Minter's taken, like the bus seats on Forrest Gump. But no, I'm not saying any of that. Goddamn, I'm so confused. Oh shit, I've been thinking. I gotta quit thinking. Think I'm thinking? What do you think I'm thinking? This is fun. I'm rolling with it. I'm having fun with this. I'm being creative. No, you're not being creative. Okay, I'm going with the flow. I'm going with. I'm trying to get other people to be humble enough to understand the truth of creation without trying to limit it to their own understanding because life's eternal and grace is infinite. There you go. Bam. That's what I'm doing. So I'm not really being creative. I'm helping people be humble enough to understand creation. There you go. Is it working? Bueller? Anyone? Okay. Well, I asked Jesus for help in prayer last night. This needs to stop post haste. Too sweet, Jesus, What can you do from the future to help us be delivered from this evil as soon as possible, if not today? But, I'll make it today. I don't want to wait till tomorrow to live the Lord's Prayer. If tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I love her with what I gave her in the past? Gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow will come. It's just we won't be listening to you singing goofy ass songs for money in it. Okay, I'm gonna take your glass of champagne. I see the fear in your eyes. It's funny. What do you know for funny? Okay. I'm just acting like a drama queen bitch. I got friends in the CIA. I'm just kidding. Friends in low places. It's funny. Okay. Is that Robbie Weirdick? Thinks you know who you think he knows who I am? They put new teams in the UFL. Louisville and Columbus and where else? I'll have to go look it up online. Yeah. Like Tim Tebow's birthplace. Right. And his birthday. Right. Well, I didn't think to ask when we were talking. I was too excited, and I was already in my cipher. And it's cool. I can't hear when I get too trying to when the pressure's on. You what? Okay, you can ask the coconuts all the time. It's so and so. It's what? I get that all the time in prayer from them. I don't know how it works with them. I only know how it works with me. But I get a lot of help in prayer from those kids. I really dig them. Yeah. That's one thing, once we're living the Lord's Prayer, that I do look forward to, it's Max, I know him. I'm looking forward to that. That's a day that, I work diligently to make sure that I can have that day. It's Max, I know him, maximum. Yeah. I work diligently at that one. Yeah. Mr. Foot, you're out of focus. The perfect cast, right? So, I do that. Yeah. Emmy? Yeah. Well, I'm hoping for a bunch of Emmys to be there. No awards, just precious daughters. Little songbirds. Yeah. Okay. I fall to pieces, crazy for crying, and crazy for trying, and crazy for loving you. I like that one too. Sweet Dreams, also good, yeah. Well, my Emmy looks a lot like Patsy Cline. But okay, guys, I love you very much. If you're not capable of love, you better try your darndest to be capable of love. Because if you're not capable of love, you got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna make a dream come true? Okay. Happy talky talk. Talk about things you like to do. I like that too. Yeah, I had to go listen to the original. I like her. Yeah. Anybody else like Bloody Mary from the original movie? Yeah, it's cute. So she's very charming. Yeah. Okay, guys. I love you. We'll talk later. Okay. Peace out. Okay. Have a nice time standing up for the Lord's Prayer as soon as possible. ASAP Rocky possible. Okay. And if you can't do that, no, don't think that way. Be like me and Suzuki. No, you focus Lord's Prayer. It's perfect. It's right. You do. You focus Lord's Prayer. It's perfect. It's right. You do. Focus. You weed, see it, pull it, cut it. Okay. You focus Lord's Prayer. It's perfect. You do perfect father love, then perfect mother love, then all love. Family love. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Focus.